Raising goats is a rewarding and fulfilling experience that can provide you with fresh milk, cheese, and even meat. But before you dive into goat farming, there are a few key things you need to know. First and foremost, you need to consider the space and shelter requirements for goats. They need a secure and dry shelter to protect them from the elements, as well as plenty of space to roam and graze. Fencing is also essential to keep your goats safe and contained. When it comes to feeding your goats, a diet of high-quality hay, grains, and fresh water is essential. Goats are browsers, meaning they prefer to eat leaves, twigs, and shrubs rather than grass. It's important to provide them with a balanced diet to keep them healthy and productive. In terms of healthcare, goats require regular vaccinations and deworming to prevent diseases and parasites. It's also important to trim their hooves regularly to prevent overgrowth and lameness. Finding a good veterinarian who is experienced with goats is crucial for keeping your herd healthy. Breeding goats is another important aspect of goat farming. If you're interested in breeding your goats, you'll need to carefully select a breeding pair based on their genetics, health, and temperament. It's also important to have a plan for caring for the offspring and finding them good homes. Milking goats is a common practice for goat farmers, and it can provide you with a fresh and nutritious source of milk. To milk a goat, you'll need a clean and sanitized milking area, as well as a gentle and patient approach. It's important to milk your goats regularly to prevent mastitis and maintain milk production. If you're interested in making cheese or other dairy products from your goat's milk, you'll need to invest in some basic equipment, such as a cheese press, molds, and a pasteurizer. There are many resources available online and in books to help you learn the art of cheese making. In addition to milk and cheese, goats can also provide you with meat. If you're considering raising goats for meat, it's important to choose a breed that is well suited for meat production. You'll also need to have a plan for processing and selling the meat, whether you choose to do it yourself or work with a local butcher. Overall, raising goats requires dedication, hard work, and a willingness to learn. But with the right knowledge and resources, you can enjoy the many benefits of goat farming and create a sustainable and rewarding business. Whether you're interested in milk, cheese, meat, or simply the joy of caring for these intelligent and charming animals, raising goats can be a truly enriching experience. Also, raising goats is another thing to it. Goats like to escape. They escape from fencing that you do not fix right. Goats can climb your fence if you do not fix it right. You need to put up fencing that goats cannot climb, or jump or climb out of. Goats can climb up to 5 feet tall and 6 feet tall too. They like to jump high. And they eat odd things. They will eat you out of house and home. You have to watch at what they eat. They will eat all your stuff. You do not let them into your home. You do not let them into your yard. They will eat your trash. You need to contain your goats. Make sure your goats are happy and healthy. Love playing with your goats. Goats are good for entertaining. You love to watch goats. They're funny goats, jump and happy. Little things to play with goats can also be used to massage your back, and a lot of people do use goats for massaging. So there are lots of different things for goats. We love goats. They're great for using for feed with their milk and cheese, and we can also use them for massaging their bodies, and playing with goats are friendly. We love goats. There are different variety things of goats, and we will enjoy them as we grow into the lifestyle. Enjoy your goats.